Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be making cheese and bacon puffs. I find it a lot cheaper than going to the bakery and buying them. For what I can pay for one, which is nearly £3, I can make 6, or you can even make smaller individual ones. Let's get started. As you can see, I've cut the pastry into 6 squares. It is already pre-rolled, so you don't have to roll it yourself. You can always make the squares smaller if you want bite-sized pieces for children, for parties and things. Also, the reason for cutting some of the fat off the bacon is just so when your pastry is cooking, when it's finished, the bottom of the pastry isn't soggy, because I've had that problem in the past and I've learnt now to cut as much fat off as possible. Some left remaining is absolutely fine, but then it does ensure that your pastry is not soggy at the end of cooking. I have layered the bacon on, and so the cheese can go on top, because once before I done it the wrong way round and I put cheese at the bottom and ended up with the result of having like too much fat on the bacon, as where the bottom, well, went extremely soggy. So this is why I put the bacon first and then the cheese on top. And here I've already grated my cheese with my handy little gadget that I love, and just sprinkle it on the top. You don't need too much really, it all depends on how much you like cheese really. Just do it as you please. I'm having to use my hand to record this, which is why I'm only doing it with one hand, because my tripod broke. Not that it was any good anyway. But once this has been done and the cheese is all put on top, you just go around the edges with some beaten egg, because it makes these bits around here go crispier, because you don't want them soggy. And I shall do that in a moment. Right, and that's the cheese put on. I'm going to show you now what I do with the egg. Excuse me, I'm having to use my finger because I had an accident with my pastry brush. I managed to melt it. I'm not the most sensible when it comes down to cooking. Anything can absolutely happen, and has done. But I'll just quickly show you. And now all you need to do is cross it over. And once it's crossed over, you just get some more egg and just put it all over the top. And you repeat that process with the rest of what you're making. And then, so now they're all wrapped up in their little parcel package. I should have said beforehand to preheat your oven. If you're electric, it's 200. If you are gas, it's number 6. And if you have a fan oven, it's 180. And it takes at least 15 to 20 minutes. Once it's all puffed up and golden brown, then they're definitely done. Check the bottom just to make sure they're not soggy, because you may need to turn it down a little bit and then just keep them in for a few more minutes. But after that, it should be good to eat. Right, after 25 minutes, they're all nice and cooked. It looks darker. They look darker than what they actually are. That's due to the fact that I've got bad lighting in my kitchen. But they are cooked. And you can put anything you want in them. You can do chicken slices. You can, if you don't like bacon, You can even do sausage rolls. You can put vegetables in if you're like vegan or something, or vegetarian. I wouldn't say vegan because obviously puff pastry has fat in it, so that's what makes it puff. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll try to make some yourselves. Happy cooking.